So that's only 4. That's not enough. Let's build 6 more. We got 6 vegans being built. 1 in inventory, 6 in production. So that's 6, 7, 8. I want another 8. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Got 3 AWACS. I want 1 more. And then I'll round up to 10 Starlifters. Warships, we don't have any confirmation. Ooh. Let's build some ricochet missiles, shall we? For our aircraft. Actually, I can only build 1. So, let's just build 1. We're also going to build... Whoa, that's a... Okay, that makes sense, okay. For a second there, I was like, why are there so many troops along the near Windsor? Then I realized there's a military facility there. And there's just a lot of cities and stuff. We're going to do some missile construction. Build military. That's military fortress. Build military. That's mission control. Build military. Missile production. Let's build it at west somewhere. I can build it up in here. There we go. We're going to go with 2 missile production, which means we'll build 2 of you at a time. Agriculture, your no. We got 2 yeses. I'm going to hit spacebar. Look at how our capacity here is going. We have 116 days worth of industrial goods to go with. Sell you. Sell you. Not you, but you. As long as our money keeps ticking up, I will continue with this thing. There we go. Supply depot in Saskatoon is done. We're going to leave. Look at that. You can actually see the impact pretty quickly there, which is good. We're just going to kind of let it grow out from there for a little bit. Yep. Hey, what I want to do is do some purchasing of industrial goods. Continue watching our supply slowly get better here at West, which is always a good sign. See where these little dots are? It's where it's actually being consumed really well. Obviously near towns and stuff like that. Roads. Well, another supply depot done in Edmonton, so now it should get really good over here too soon. Or not, apparently. It's on a road here. It's on a rail as well. One up there is done. Louisiana and Arizona. So it looks like the majority of the states are signing alliances with one another. which, yeah, it's a bit of a concern. Yeah, our supply situation does give me some concern. Um, there are ways, obviously, long term you can modify and change these things. So here's our 2 synthetic rubber plants. We're at 309 days. Another research breakthrough for body armor. There we go. So you can already see in this one up here, it's actually starting to kind of filter out a little bit, which is good. A lot of money is being spent on infrastructure, which is important. .7% unemployment. Yeah, I'm just going over this stuff real quick. So it's supply depot off here, and we want to look to see how far along these are. So once these guys get done in 73 days, our power situation is going to be really, really amazing, and our industrial goods usage is going to just fall off the wayside. Hydroelectric, yeah, hydro dams are going to be built as well. I want to basically wait until we have Canada all as a whole. Once Canada is a whole, then we'll decide also at that point if we're going to continue the playthrough or not at that point too, right? Madrid and Poland. And the Ukraine has reached a space milestone. No, we don't want any of those. Oh. Let's say it's that time of the month. We can agree to those two. Disagree with those two. Agree. And agree. Yeah, I really want to spend money where I don't need to. But industrial goods is definitely where I want to spend a large chunk of my money right now. Are we selling it, our surplus? We are a little bit. Yeah, it's one of those things where the game does have its moments where you're kind of sitting back not doing anything. And sitting back and watching and reading and looking at stuff. And basically evaluating and reevaluating. I'm going to drop the price of our food by 10% again. Down to 70. It's because people are complaining. So the UN loves me. People are liking me even more, and our military loves us. Obviously because we're increasing, our military. You should head north. They're ripe for the picking. So, for you guys on YouTube, you probably will see this after the fact, but a lot of people in the chat are telling me to go north and utilize my aircraft capabilities to capture Nunavut and the Northwest Territories while I can, and then use that as a jump-off point into the northern sections of the BC. The chat is very warmongery right now. A lot of them are saying I should hit BC now because they have no troops on the border. My argument to that is, neither do we. My argument is we only have 108 units. We are producing a significant number of units. A bridge transporter and a supply truck. I'm going to sell those again to someone else here. Let's sell them to these guys. Close that. Transport. Because all we have now is the ADAS, right? Yeah. Artillery. I like how it won't let me upgrade the tank. 51. New alliance. Sardinia and Portugal. 2.6% unemployment. That's not good. We need higher unemployment. But the problem is that if you... Yeah, problem is people are asking in chat why unemployment is good. Basically, unemployment means there's more workers than there are jobs. The more workers there are than jobs means that people will work for a cheaper wage. If there's more jobs than people get paid too much. Because then the supply and demand situation is reversed. Right now, the supply of people versus the demand of jobs is high. And that means that people are at a premium. People are cheaper. If the supply of jobs is higher than the demand for people... Wait, no. Yeah, the demand for people is high, but the supply of jobs is low, then the cost effectiveness of having people is higher. So instead of having people compete for jobs and basically the lowest wage wins, it would be the opposite. The highest wage wins. So you'll have multiple businesses trying to fight for one person. Qualified or not. How's our research doing? So right now we're almost done the next... in about 20 days we'll have the Timberwolf done, which is the next lab, the lab 4. Upgraded manufacturing. I just hover over it, tell me what it is. Our build speed for our units will go up by 7%, and our output of consumer goods will go up by 10%, which is good. We'll have the Snark, say a UAV attack helicopter. We'll be retrofitting vehicles with fuel cells, so their consumption for fuel will be going down by 20%, and the power use, though, for people goes up by 10%, which is a catch. In 219 days, we will have put a man on the moon. We'll have a new transport helicopter for supply and for units, the V-44 Stork. So the V-44 Stork. I'm going to mostly utilize that for our special forces. We also have the EAD-1, which is an anti-aircraft technology, which will be up soon. We're going to upgrade our rail system, so our infrastructure cost and rating will both go up by 5%. We're also going to be building the Astor Sentinel, which is a replacement for the current AWAC system we have. We're going to upgrade our agriculture, which will put the output of that up by 15%. We're going to upgrade our high-speed rail, which is going to bring the cost of infrastructure back to where it was before, but increase the rating by 5%. So overall, we're getting a 10% boost with no price change whatsoever. We're also going to be building the FI-6 Ranger aircraft. It has a very high weapon profile, meaning that it's very stealthy. It's got refueling. It's a multi-role aircraft. It's basically a knockoff of the F-22 Raptor from what I've been seeing. We also have better aircraft construction. So we're going to have the ability to research a lot more aircraft, including B-2 Spirit, B-1 Bomber, things like that. Improve reactor fuels and things like that. So we are looking at a definite boom. Which means, can I actually, speaking of which, nope, we're at 100% efficiency for everything right now. Colombia and Paraguay have signed a deal. Domestic prices for timber are still too high. Uranium and timber. Oh. Agriculture and consumer goods. And consumer goods. So yeah, so all that research stuff is good to go. And speaking of good to go, there is all our nuclear power.